speaking of white, now that I know you're white, I didn't know you were white. I thought you were men. What what do you what do you think about the attack upon white men, white people, but especially white straight men? White men are blamed for everything. Every loser blamed the white man for it instead of taking responsibility for their own life. What do you think about the attack on white men today?
I agree. I mean, I think it's like a crime to be a successful white man in today's world.
Yeah.
I don't see how white people are, 10 or 12% of the world population, and we're the cause of all the problems in the world. I
Right.
definitely I definitely don't think that at all. Um, yeah, I don't necessarily agree with a lot of that logic for sure.
And so when you see this attack upon white men, you think what about it? What should be done and how can we stop this?
Honestly, I don't know if I don't think there is going to be a stop to it. I don't see how. I don't see how a lot of the problems in the world today. I don't see how they ever get fixed.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
What a mess, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of issues that I don't see have a solution to.
But if this attack continue on white men and white people, I don't know how it will end because, as you know, this country belonged to white people. They founded this country. The white man founded it, and with the help of God, they created the greatest country in the world. And everybody and their mama trying to come here, and the others that are already here, especially the blacks, they are blaming, and white people are afraid to speak up for fear of called racist or something. If white people don't speak up, how will this thing end? How will it end if white people don't start speaking up?
I don't think all black people think that way, but like I do have a lot of black friends, and a lot of my like I only hang out with good people. Like I'm the majority, probably a good 95, maybe even 100% of the people I associate with are through martial arts, and martial arts has everything. Martial arts has black people, Asian people, Hispanic people, white people, and so I don't really hang out with people that always subscribe to that philosophy. I'll say that, but definitely I have differences of opinion from some of my friends and stuff. But I mean, definitely, yeah. I think that's a big reason why Trump became so popular in the poor white community, because he was the first person that basically was like, "Am I allowed to cuss or I don't get in
Yeah,
trouble?"
you
He's
can
basically the
curse,
first person that basically said, "No, F you, I don't feel guilty for being successful and white."
right?
I definitely think that that mentality, needs to be adopted by some people. But also, I don't really blame minorities for that. A lot of it is the white liberals. I notice you talk a lot about black people because you're a black guy and everything. Why? Well, I despise white liberals. I mean, I can't stand white liberals.
Yeah, and so
They think they have a God complex. They think it's their
yeah,
job to save humanity, and only they know what's best. And I think a lot of minorities go along with that just because they think it'll move their agenda.
and so what's wrong with the blacks?
I mean, honestly, from outside looking in, it looks like no fathers in the home.
Yeah,
But the black men that I associate with, the people that I associate with, are all martial artists, UFC fighters, jiu-jitsu coaches. Almost every friend I know is from martial arts so I hang out with good people. I don't hang out. I don't really. I've been to the hood and I've boxed at hood gyms. I've been to different places and stuff like that. And when I was like, I used to do my training camps in DC, like Prince George County, Maryland, actually, right outside of DC, and I would see the struggles of some of the people in the hood, and all I was thinking, well, this is exactly like the trailer park. It's the same
yeah,
type of struggle. I think they think oftentimes that it's exclusive to their area when it's not. Like it's where I've lived in trailer parks or RV parks where I've seen the same shit, and so the guys I associate with, the black men I associate with, are all amazing, and a lot of the ones it's funny because a lot of the ones here in Texas all think the way I do. They're all Trump supporters and they hate down with all this gay shit being pushed and all this tranny pedo stuff, and they're just not down with it. So a lot of the black men that I associate with think the same way.
and so as far as you know, the blacks who are involved with martial arts and that type of stuff, do they tend to be more conservative?
Not more conservative, but definitely more. I mean, some of them, yeah, depending on where we're at. I think a lot of this is a region where, well, like a lot of the black men here in Texas that I know are very conservative. And then when my training camp where I used to do it in my DC, some of them were more left leaning, but it's really more just they're more the alpha males, like people who fight professionally or tend to be more manly and not down with some of this, weirdo shit. Even if they vote Democrat, they're not down with the Rainbow Mafia and all that shit.
Oh, I got you. And so you're in Fort Worth, Texas right now, Dallas, Fort
Yes,
Worth?
sir. Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with South Oak Cliff?
Yeah, I've been over there boxing a couple of times. Yeah.
And I lived over there for 6 months, or nearly 6 months. I went there to go to Bell and Howard electronic school over in North Dallas. And I didn't know much about the project. I had never lived in a project before. And so I stayed in South Oak Cliff, and it was the project. It was bad. So I eventually moved over to North Dallas. How is South Oak Cliff still ghetto-like, or has it changed? That's more you know.
I haven't been over there in a while, but Oak Cliff area has been known to be kind of ghetto for sure.
Yeah. What a mess, huh?
Yeah, it's weird though, because I don't really worry about stuff like that. Like, I mean, I can fight, and everywhere I go, I have a handgun license. Everywhere I go, I carry. So I don't really. I guess I just don't really. Maybe I should be more open-minded and be aware. But I go places like that and don't even worry about it. To be honest with you.
Nice. That's amazing. So, are you conservative or liberal?
Oh, I definitely not liberal. I mean, you know what? I'm not even necessarily hardcore right wing conservative. I'm just anti-liberal. Like, I just can't stand what these people. Like, I don't agree with what these people stand for.
Yeah,
they're supporting all these tranny pedos. Like, these people are pedos. I don't think that I'm guilty of anything from being a poor white guy who literally fought my way out of poverty. I don't subscribe to that. I don't think I just don't think a lot of their philosophies. I will never buy the liberal philosophies. I have some libertarian views as well, but I will never, like, I'm just more than conservative. I'm anti-liberal.